We are back with the St. Louis Cardinals franchise. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I recorded at least, but we are sitting at 25-13. We have a long road trip ahead, 9 games. Andre Palante kicking us off against Jake Irvin and the Washington Nationals. We are still in May right now. So I'm going to get through quite a bit in this episode. I'm going to try to play through as much as possible and get through, try to get, I don't know, we might try to take it to the All-Star break in this episode, but we'll start off right here. We need to fix some lineups in the AA. We're going to go ahead and auto-fix that. Drop the first game of the series. Chris Rotondo sustained an injury, pulled groin down in AA Springfield. We are going to keep him active. I mean, he's only going to be out for a couple of days. Set our scouting assignments for the week. I think we'd already done that, maybe? Keep it the same, either way. Rotondo already back. Let's auto-utilize him. And we drop the series. How about that? We score 1 run on Friday and Sunday combined, 14 on Saturday. Should have saved a little bit of that offense to go around. And let's go ahead and enter this game and see if we can't come up with a victory. We are having a tough road stand, obviously, right now, and head into play the Philadelphia Phillies now. I think I'm going to start trying to, I don't know. I mean, you guys let me know. I'm going to turn the camera off during gameplay. Ooh, that was a good strike. Fastball up and in on Gorman. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That one, good sweeper. Good action on that. See if Orion Kirkening can... Kirkering? That was a good fastball. Upstairs. Should not have swung at it. So we got 2 outs now for Nolan Arenado. Over 2 with a walk in this game. 2 for 6 in the series so far with a double and 2 ribbies. The 1-1 from Kirkering. Oh, inside and got him. Right on the calf, it looked like. And Nolan Arenado is hit, and we will see a pitching change for the Phillies. Hype out here for Buddy. Closing time. Okay, the Phillies closer coming in here. All right, am I tripping? But I don't think it's the 9th inning. Matt Stram is going to come in and try to get Lars Nootbaar. Yeah, it is the 8th inning, so we will still have a shot. I guess I should have checked out our bullpen. That one, just under it. Caught. All right, we're going to go back to simming the rest of this game. We will enter once again with Nolan Gorman up in the top of the 9th. Now 7-5. 2 gone already. So Joe Ross is the pitcher now for the Phillies. Let's see if we can get something going this time. A little late on that one. The 3-2, Nolan Arenado on deck. He got hit in the 8th. See what we get here. Something to swing at. Gorman puts a charge in it. Deep to left field. That is off the wall. That's going to score 1 and put runners at 2nd and 3rd for Nolan Arenado. That one smoked to left field. I thought it was going to get out of there for a second. Right off the top of the wall. Boy, that would have been a clutch home run right there. Nolan Arenado up to the plate. They will intentionally walk Arenado for Nootbaar. So we got Lars Nootbaar. He's 0 for 4. Grounded out in the 2nd. Down 1 run, bases loaded. Ball 1 inside. We are going to get Ryan Helsley ready just in case we need him in the bottom of the 9th. That one right down the middle. That might just played a couple. Tie game. The throw in. Safe. Cardinals lead 8-7. That is a big hit. And hey, Lars Nootbaar was due right there. 0 for 4 in this game. Hits one right back up the middle. Gorman scores from 2nd. And now we'll have runners at 1st and 2nd. And they'll make another pitching change here in the 9th. We're going to get to see Tanner Banks. He's appeared in 13 so far. He's got a 2.12 ERA. That's solid. And Ivan Herrera going to get a chance now. So I think it worked out that we got Helsley going in the pen. 1 pitch, 1 out of the bullpen. So we'll see. Got to go 3-4-5 for Helsley. It's not going to be easy. We're going to try to get through it. So Ryan Helsley, 17 games this year. 13 of 14 on his save opportunities. And a 2.30 ERA coming into this game. And we'll see if we can sit down the heart of the order. 3-4-5. One more time on the 3-2. And that one is fouled away as well. Bryce Harper lines one into right field. That one's going to bounce off the wall. Nootbaar's got it. And Bryce Harper's going to get into second base in a 1-run game. Nobody out. And Schwarber due up next. That was a very solid hit right there. A battle. 7 or 8 pitches on a 3-2 count right there. And Johan Rios is going to come into the game and pinch run at second base. Schwarber at the plate. And a ground ball over to third base, out number 1. That was about the perfect play right there that could have happened. Maybe a pop out. Nick Castellanos now coming up to the plate. The 5-hole hitter for the Philadelphia Phillies. Ball 1 outside. Go back to the fastball on 3-1, and it's high and tight for a walk. And the winning run is now at first base here in the bottom of the ninth. Brandon Marsh now up to the plate. That one really right down the middle. Lars Nootbaar with a heck of a throw, and he's safe. That was close. I've been playing a lot of this game lately, a Road to the Show, and man, I swear, dude, I would have been called out on Road to the Show easily. That one not in time, though, and a good job going to the pinch runner. We give up another hit, and let's see if we can get out of here tied and take this thing to extras. Fastball fouled away on the first pitch. 2-2 pitch. Got him. 2 gone now in the inning, and we are 1 out away from at least keeping this thing tied. Weston Wilson now to the plate. 1 for 4 tonight. That one in there, strike 1 on a slider on the outside half. The 0-2. Curveball in the dirt, gets away. Thought maybe we could get him at second. Maybe I should have went third. Felt like the second was the easiest throw, but couldn't quite get Marsh at second base. Helsley struggling a little bit. Feels like a very Helsley performance here in this 9th inning. If we could just hold to keep it. The 2-2 high. Well, we do have a base open now. Curveball. Early on that one, too. 3-2. We're going to go back to this fastball. 3-2 count. That one. Ground ball to third, and that will end the 9th inning. We will head to extras in Philly. Brandon Marsh gets the job done, though, with an RBI single. Almost got Rojas at the plate. But that pinch runner really paid dividends for the Phillies there. So we're going to go back to simming and see what happens here in extra innings. We'll jump back in real quick with Mason Wynn. 1 gone and a runner at second. Victor Scott is the runner, 96 speed, so we've got wheels out there. That one is hit up in the air. I think that they put me in just as Mason Wynn then. Interesting. That's the first time I've entered a game that I'd already been in as player specific. All right, Steven Matz on the hill. We're going to try to get out of this game with a win, 13-8. Or I guess they're keeping us as Mason wins, so we'll be player locked for the rest of this game, it looks like. Let's go over to first. And that is it. We get an extra inning victory. Helsley gets the win, it looks like. He does get a blown save as well, but a big victory here on the road in Philly, as this series had not been going well for us. This road trip in general hadn't been going well for us. All right, so we get a 13-8 victory in Game 2 of that series. Hopefully it's not like the Washington series and our offense just evaporates, which looks like is what's happening. Now we're going to go ahead and sim this one. We end up getting the victory 6-3. A lot of scoring in the last few innings of that game. Day off and we head into Kansas City. It's the 2-2 game and we are in the top of the 8th. We're going to jump into this one and play a little bit. Got to play a little bit of the series in Kansas City. Offense is doing pretty well for the most part. We got Jordan Walker at the plate, runners at first and second with 2 outs against who was an all-star, Carlos Estevez. Jordan Walker up to the plate. He's hitting 278 so far, and that's good with me. Oh, just missed that one. Ursig is warming up in the pen. Got us with the heat. We were late on it. The 0-2 one more time from Estevez. Great hit right there, right back up the middle. And we are going to score a run off of that Jordan Walker hit. Nootbaar comes around to score. Probably should have went to third with whoever was at second base. I didn't notice who was at first on that play to start. But Jordan Walker, that's a big hit right there. That brings in Brendan Donovan in a 3-2 game. 2 outs for us, and he's going to get under that one. And that will do it for the 8th for us. But we do get that run across and take a lead. Jordan Walker with a big hit right there. All right, so we're going to jump back into this. Bottom of the 8th, 2 gone. Runner at second base. Jonathan India to the plate. Kyle Leahy on the mound. Strike 1. It was a very solid pitch there at the bottom of the zone. Got India chasing on the second pitch. 0-2 now to Jonathan India. Ball 1. The 1-2. Got him swinging. And that will do it for the 8th. We are 3 outs away from another win on the road in this 9-game stretch away from St. Louis. Very solid circle change to get him. All right, we're going to jump back in here with Salvador Perez at the plate. 2 for 3, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Helsley on the mound. And a runner at first now. 1 gone in the bottom of the 9th. 1-run lead. That one right down the heart of the plate for a strike from Helsley. See where Helsley sits right now as he is 3rd place in saves with 14. That's 3 off of the National League lead. 0-2 to Salvador Perez after the slider. Let's throw our 3rd pitch with the curveball, see if we can get him right here. That one to Contreras. We're going to get an out at first. Double play, ball game. Cardinals with another victory on the road. And hey, we are maybe turning it back around after starting this road trip off pretty bad. The first 4 games going 1-3. We've recovered a little bit. All right, so for game 2 of the series, we're going to go ahead and sim to the end of this one. 1-1 late. The Royals win. 1-1 late again. We're going to send that. We end up getting a victory 3-2. Win game 1 against Detroit at home. Michael Ciani has been injured with a fractured leg. He will be out for 2 to 3 months. So we're going to throw him on the 60-day DL now. All right, so let's check out this roster because we're definitely going to have to do something. Bring somebody up. Let's look at our 40-man. And see what we got. Losing Ciani, I don't know. I mean, I was kind of planning on probably sending him down at some point. Let's see what Ciani's been up to. 37 games. He's hitting 161. Yeah, I kind of had already planned on sending him down, so he gets hurt. Let's see. Sagasi is still in Memphis. You can play all of the infield, but I feel like I want to bring Sagasi up. Played 18 games last year. I mean, he's been pretty solid this year for the Cardinals. But we have what feels like a lot of infielders already, I guess. Not. Let's move. Okay, I don't know why I had Weatherholt at single A. Let's move him up to Springfield. That means we got to move somebody from double A up. Let's see who we got to move up. Luke and Baker. I guess we could put him in Memphis. Let's go Fermin. We'll put Fermin in Memphis. I gain an infielder to lose. Gain a second baseman to gain a shortstop in Memphis. Let's see. Okay, what do we want to do here? Who are we going to bring up from AAA? I want to look at the outfield real quick. So we have 3 right fielders. We have Victor Scott, Donovan, who obviously can play the outfield and the infield. I mean, he can play anywhere. So I think that's going to give us the leeway to bring up Sagasi. We will bring him up from AAA. So Sagasi's going to get some time at the big league level. Now we got a hole to fill in AAA. Who do we want to bring up from AAA? So I think what we're going to do is just go ahead and send Weatherholt all the way to AAA on this. And we'll look at single A if there's Jonathan Mejia maybe to bring up another middle infielder. We got John Frank Salazar. He's a little bit older. Both D potential. We'll bring the left fielder up. He's got a C potential. See how he does in double A. Well, I guess we should have brought up Cho. Actually, I'm gonna do some redistribution here. We're gonna send this guy down for Zane Mills. Is gonna move up to double A. See if there's anybody else that we can move. Our relievers in double A are not great. Like at all. It's not a ideal situation to be in. Not a lot of potential. But I do want to get some of these guys that are younger, maybe a little bit better overall, some playing time actually. So we're going to move some of these guys around. Let's see, I don't know. Yeah. 130 we'll send him down and Cho up to double A. I guess I don't know. No, they don't count single A stats still. They've got a logo up there, which I don't know if that's one. Hey, past double A, I'm not 100% sure really. I know Palm Springs is a team, but I mean I also know there's like high A, low A. There's a lot of professional baseball being played out there. Okay, so I think I like that for the time being. I don't know if Ciani will get a notification. If he was. Okay, the Redbirds need new lineup. So Ciani was just coming off the bench. Final game against the Tigers. We'll go ahead and sim to the end of that. Tigers win 8-4. Or no, we won 8-4. Read that wrong. So a sweep of the Tigers. And that is 4 straight going into play Arizona over the weekend. former Cardinal draft pick Shelby Miller in the game, and Arenado has 2 home runs. Let's make it 3. We're going to go ahead and sim to the end of that. Cardinals win 9-5 on Friday night, 1-1. Debating if I want to go into this game. We'll go ahead and sim to the end of this one too. Another victory for the Cardinals. Bases loaded. Cardinals lead in the top of the 8th with 2 outs. Let's go ahead and enter this one. Let's try to get us another sweep. That'd be back-to-back sweeps for us. That'd be huge. Josh Naylor is who we're going to have to deal with Kyle Leahy. It's a lefty at the plate. I don't think there's anyone warming up, so we'll go ahead and pitch with the righty Leahy. That's a great start. Naylor 326 with runners in scoring position, so obviously gonna have to be careful in this at bat here. Good curveball from Leahy right there. Big swing and a miss. We'll try to get him out of here with the sweeper. Early on that, Victor Scott is going to be able to track it down, and that will end the 8th inning threat with the bases loaded. Kyle Leahy getting out of it, and it will remain a 3-0 ball game here. We're going to go back to simming the rest of this game. Cardinals get a big victory. That is hilarious. I didn't see the front of the hat, but minor detail that was almost right on, but just off. Obviously, on Sundays, the Cardinals at home, they wear the bird on the bat hat that is the same color scheme with the navy cap and a red bill. So that's funny that they're just wearing the old school hat. But that will do it for this one. Miles Michaelis getting Player of the Game award, 7 1/3. 6 hits, 2 strikeouts, and a walk. Good game for Michaelis there. Okay, so that's 2 sweeps in a row. That's a 7-game winning streak for us heading into Baltimore to come towards the end of May. We're going to keep Donnie active. Get a strained finger at the AAA level, and we finally lose a couple to Baltimore. We're going to go ahead and sim to the end of this one. Lars Nootbaar, damage to knee cartilage. He is going to be out for 2 to 3 months. So we get swept in Baltimore. So let's go back to the roster and check out what we can do to replace Lars Nootbaar. This is quickly becoming a tough season right here. Now I don't know who I want to go with. We're going to have to look at this 40-man roster, I think, actually, to see who we even have available to come up. I don't want to bring up Tink Hintz yet. He's pitching pretty good at AAA, not great. I don't necessarily want to bring Lucan Baker back up, hitting under 100 at the big league level this year. Michael Hellman could be an option. Obviously, I would like to bring up a position player. We have Sagasi already up. Jose Fermin, I guess, might be the pick. Kopernak. Bring up an outfielder for an outfield. I mean, Donovan was out too, so yeah, let's go ahead and bring up Kopernak and see what he can do for us. And now let's check out who we can replace him with. See, Donnie will be back, but we won't have Lars back for a while. So we'll move Rotundo up to AAA. Let's see, 261, that's not bad. Chase Davis is hitting 341 at 23. Then we got the 25-year-old. So I'm going to leave Chase Davis at AA since he's, I don't know if that's great logic, especially at this point in the season. Let's go ahead and move Chase Davis up. We'll move him up to AAA. Keep an eye on him, see how he performs at the AAA level. And we'll see what we can do. We're going to have to auto-fix some lineups. Auto-fix Donnie. Auto-utilize him back in the lineup. Now we are going to Texas to play. Eric Fetty has a no-hitter into the 7th. Let's go ahead and finish this out with Eric Fetty. So after 7 straight wins, we fall 3 straight times at Baltimore. And how about Eric Fetty? Let's see if we can work a no-no with Eric Fetty. Ball 1. Down and in. The 1-2. Struck him out. We are 8 outs away. That's the 5th strikeout for Eric Fetty in this game. First since we entered, obviously, against our first batter. You know, I will say, getting to go to the Rangers Stadium last year twice, that is a beautiful stadium. Like, top tier. Which is the first time I ever watched a game inside, which was really weird, but very cool stadium. I was lucky enough to go there a couple of times last year. And, man, I mean, it is hot there in Dallas. Swing and a miss. And going inside and having a climate-controlled stadium, pretty cool. Can't lie. Tough matchup in Corey Seager to keep this no-hit bid alive. That one hit into left field. Looks like it's going to end it. It does. It's down into the wall. It's a double. And Fetty now with a runner in scoring position. 1-0. Only a 1-run lead, so you do have to kind of be careful. And we're player locked right now, so I don't think... Okay, well, never mind. I can do whatever I need to do. Let's see. We got a bunch of righties coming up. Phil Maton looks like he's warming up in the pen already. Or is that Romero? That is Romero and Leahy. Okay, that works for me. Let's try to get through at least one more batter with Fetty. We'll kind of assess what we need to do after that. Still got quite a bit of energy left, so he might be able to finish the 7th inning for us. Sweeper, and that one hit into left field. And that one is going to be a base knock that's going to bring Seager in to score. And it is a tie game now. And I think that assessment is that Leahy, it is time for him to enter this game. So that'll do it for Eric Fetty. He went 6 1/3 of no-hit ball, and that will do it for him. He does give up a run here in the 7th to tie it up. I don't know if that'll keep us in to pitch as Leahy. So we'll try to get out of this inning with Leahy. See what happens after that. Let's strike 1 low. The 0-1. Slider in the zone, but called a ball. There's the tap on the head to challenge that thing. Up and in, fouled away. That one on the very first pitch, fly ball to left field. There is this super weird area over there you can go, and you literally cannot see the field at all in left field. I mean, if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about, but you legit cannot see it or see the field at all. There we get strike 2 on a slider to the outside. 0-2 count. Go up and in. 97-mile-per-hour fastball fouled off. The 0-2 from Leahy. Struck him out. Hey, that makes up for the one that they missed earlier. So Leahy gets out of it. We got a tie game, though, here in the 7th inning, or heading to the 8th inning now. In the bottom of the 7th. So we'll go back to simming the rest of this game. Looks like top of the 9th, 2 outs. Nolan Gorman up against Chris Martin. We're going to keep it going, see what happens with this game. Simming. Okay, we're in the 10th. Gorman made the final out. I was about to say, how did he get to second and we didn't score a run? Let's enter this game with Sagasi. Let's see if we can get Sagasi a ribby here. He is 3 for 13 since we called him up. 0 for 3 in this game with 2 strikeouts. So let's see what we can do with Sagasi with Nolan Gorman out there at second. 2 gone here in the top of the 10th. That one was right there and driven into the gap by Sagasi. Sagasi is going to give the Cardinals a 2-1 lead and end up at second. How about that for Thomas Sagasi? That's his 3rd double of the season. Yeah, that was nice. Gave us a pitch that we could hit, and we drove it into the gap. Jordan Walker up to the plate now. Let's see if he can drive Sagasi in with 2 outs, like he did in Kansas City. Gave us the go-ahead run in the first game against the Royals. Cardinals didn't look back and ended up winning that game. Oh, that one. Probably should have let that one go, but I wish he would have taken it the other way. I was a little too early for that, but that's all right. We do get the lead. And we'll see what we can do from here. Helsley already in the game, so they're just going to keep us in to finish this thing out. Josh Young is in the box. That's going to be a fly ball. And the runner does not go. Wasn't a great throw anyways there from Walker. Missed our mark just a little bit. He's sticking it out with this at-bat. The 1-2 for a third time. Hit into left field. Donovan chasing after it. He's got it. That'll keep the runner at second with 2 outs now. It is going to take a hit for the Rangers to try to tie this thing up. Adolis Garcia, former Cardinal, traded for cash considerations to Texas, and that proved to be a bad move. We're going to try to erase moves like that John Mozeliak made that put the Cardinals in the situation they are in currently that we are trying to work out of. Curveball right down the middle. That's going to walk it off. Helsley misses his mark. And how about that? Talking about how Mo messed that one up, and boy, does that just go to show that right there? That was not ideal. Walk-off for the Texas Rangers here in the first game of the series in Texas. The Cardinals dealing with some tough injuries. Almost pulled out a win right there. And how about Sagasi? I feel like that was a big hit for Thomas Sagasi, but we do fall short. Ryan Helsley, not the best week or so for him. So that'll do it for our Friday night in Texas. Okay, so that's 4 losses in a row now to end this month. We are down a run, runners at second and third. We're going to go ahead and send that to the end. How about that? That offense woke up there, down and then go up 11-4 to win game 2 of the series at Texas. And that takes us to lose the series. Play the Royals for 3 to start off June. First full series of June, then host the Dodgers and Blue Jays. So let's get this kicked off with the Royals. A 12-2 loss. That is tough. 2-2 game. We'll send to the end of that. There's a win for us. Rodri Munoz, strained finger. We will keep him active. Wilson Contreras is going to go out for 1 to 2 weeks. Well, I guess it helps when you have 3 catchers at the big league level. Okay, let's see this. McGreevy having a good time in AAA. Noah Medlinger tore it up in May, posting 286 average in 42 at-bats while driving in a couple of runs. Barrero raked in May, posting 283 and 92 at-bats. How about 15 runs driven in? That's solid. Andre Ganilo, 104 ERA in May and 8.2 innings of work. Struck out 12. Drew Rom, 212 ERA in 34 innings, 35 strikeouts. Solid. Okay, so we're getting a lot of good performances out of our minor league players. That's good. Now the question is, let's go to catchers. So we have, I guess we need a first baseman. That's what we need. The dreaded Lucan Baker, I guess I will have to call up for a couple of games. I mean, we could have Donovan fill in at first. I think just having an extra first baseman on the roster will help either way. So Lucan Baker will return to the big league level. I feel like I definitely am going to have to replace some people at AA. We'll bring them up a first baseman and the 19-year-old shortstop as well. And I think that's good because we're going to send Luke and Baker right back. We got 1 to 2 weeks where he'll be here. I guess we'll go ahead and send up Joseph King, this pitcher, to AA. That way they have a full roster at least. Kind of thought about bringing up a pitcher. Let's look at our pitching and see how everybody's doing. Fetty's having a good season. I feel like, okay, our starting pitching is solid right now. Andre Palante, kind of the low man on the totem pole in the rotation. 4.28 ERA, 1-3 total. Jojo Romero's not having a good time. Neither is Ryan Fernandez. Leahy is doing really good. Zach Thompson is doing really good in Memphis. John King is Roy Croft is solid in Memphis right now. We might actually see how many options we have. We've got 3 with Fernandez. He's pitched in 23 games, 25 1/3. So let's send Fernandez down to AAA. We're going to bring Roy Croft up. I don't remember if we had... No, we have not seen Zach Thompson at the big league level. I don't want to send Jojo Romero down just yet. 28 years old. I mean, that is tough. 7.29 ERA. I believe he came over in the Edmundo Sosa deal a few years ago. Yeah, I don't think that... I think we're going to give him a little bit more time to see if he can even things out. Because it has not been good. 2025 has not been kind to, obviously, Fernandez or Romero, but Zach Thompson is doing a very good job. You know what? I might just talk myself into... Let's see if we have any options for Romero first. We do not. 2.3. Yeah, he's going to stay at the big league level. We're fine. With that, okay. So we are going to... I'm going to go ahead and let them auto-fix this for now. We got Romero on the hill in the top of the 8th. Against the Dodgers, we're going to send to the end of that. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. And Ryan Fernandez immediately goes down to AAA and gets hurt. Munoz is back. We lose game 1 to the Dodgers. Lose game 2 to the Dodgers. And we get swept by the Dodgers. On to the Blue Jays. Bottom of the 7th against Gaussman. We're going to enter this one. Thomas Sagasi up to the plate. I think a good chance to help him out. Nothing game in the bottom of the 7th, and we are struggling right now. So I think it's a good idea to get in here and see if we can't do something good. See if we can repeat what Sagasi did in Texas in that game. We didn't end up winning it, obviously. Walked off. Adolis Garcia walked off of a 2-run home run off of Ryan Helsley. Gaussman going deep into this game, bottom of the 7th, 2 gone. The 0-2 fouled away. We are early on Gaussman. So he throws up to 96 on the fastball. That was a slider we were early on. That one, a fly ball into left field. Looks like the center fielder is going to be able to get there, and that will end the inning for us. So go back to Simmons, see where they put us in at. Still nothing. Nolan Gorman, 2 for 3 tonight up at the plate. Got Chad Green on the mound. First pitch, that one fouled straight back. Nolan Gorman hitting .444 with runners in scoring position, .254 on the season. And Gorman is having a really good season for us. The 0-2 count from Green. Got us on the outside corner. Man, That was a solid cutter because I did not expect that. Good job to get out of that inning. We're going to keep simming, and they do get a run there on a sac fly. We're going to jump back in. Lucan Baker at second. Thomas Sagasi at the plate. Strike one is there. That was nice. They're killing me, pounding the strike zone. The 0-2 count now from Hoffman to Sagasi. Got him! Sinker. That's the second time in a row that they have gotten me with some really good spin. I did not expect that to tail back into the zone. That was nice. Ivan Herrera to the plate now. We really need somebody to come through clutch. Herrera 383 with runners in scoring position. We need him to come through right here. That one swung at low. The 0-2 from Hoffman. Fouled away. The 0-2 again from Hoffman. Got us. Swung low. It's two gone. We will have one more chance at it, and it'll be Mason Wynn. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, 2 groundouts tonight, so hopefully he's due to at least tie us up right here. First pitch fouled away. The 0-1 to Mason Wynn now. That one thrown away. Lucan Baker is not going to be able to move up on that. Maybe if we had Mason Wynn at second and Lucan Baker at the plate. That one up and in. 2-1. The 2-1 from Hoffman. Fouled away. The 2-2 from Hoffman. We cannot go down looking, so we go down swinging instead. Win for the Blue Jays. The injuries kind of mounting on us here in June now, as we have suffered 4 straight losses, and 6 of our last 8 have been losses. We get a win, much needed win there against Toronto in that game. Let's go 6-1 game. We're going to go ahead and let that ride out, and we will head into another road trip, 3 at Milwaukee and then 3 at Chicago here in the month of June. A loss to Milwaukee. Another one. Let's see, Saturday night. We got to jump into this thing. We got to hold off Milwaukee right here because I haven't looked at the standings. I'm going to go look at those after this series. But in a division rival, I mean, you really need all the games you can get against your division rivals here. Trying to close one out on a Saturday afternoon in Milwaukee, up 7-5. Good swing and a miss. Leahy's having a really good season right now. There's one down to second, and we finish it out. Hey, I forgot there was 2 outs. I was gonna get every out possible right there as Gorman went ahead and went down to first. But Leahy gets out of it. 2-run lead. We need 3 outs to get a big win against a division rival. We go back to simming this thing. Phil Maton on the hill in the 9th inning. And we will jump into this. 1 out. Jackson Churio at first base. And Joseph Ortiz at the plate. We'll see if Maton can finish us out and get a save for the Cardinals. Runner on the way to second. Perfect throw. Got him at second. 2 gone. Churio gets gunned down by Herrera right there. And Maton has one less thing to worry about. Great job by Herrera. That one fouled away. It'll be 1-2. The 1-2 from Maton. Curveball far outside. 2-2 now. Two again. Curveball. Ground ball. Pajes over there at first base. He gets the out, and that'll do it. No, we're going to extras because we're tied. I need to look at the scoreboard more often, obviously. I didn't realize that they had already scored 2 runs. So we'll go back to simming this thing. We got Sajaci at first, Herrera at second, Burleson at the plate. We're going to keep simming this thing. See what happens. Arenado to the plate now with 1 out. We got Jordan Walker now with 2 outs. We're going to go ahead and jump in here because I feel like we need something right here. See if Jordan Walker can get us a run in. That one was not ideal. Good slider. 179 with runners in scoring position. Oh, man, that would have been perfect. If we can just get one right in between first and second base, get one into the outfield. If we get one all the way down to the wall, get a double out of this, we might be able to score 2. And he gets under it. Good timing, but just under it. And that'll do it for the inning. So the Brewers come out on top, and the struggles continue for the St. Louis Cardinals here. Wilson Contreras eligible to be reinstated from the injured list, but he will still be injured for a day or 2. I'm going to go ahead and auto this and see what the computer does. RJ Yeager no longer injured. We'll auto-utilize him. And we are at Milwaukee, 1 more game, trying not to get swept. We are a half game out now from first place. So 3 straight to Milwaukee. They've overtaken us for first place in the division, now at 42-30. Would be nice to at least get 1 game back in this series. I want to take a look at the roster real quick to see. Yes, they did activate Contreras, which is what I was going to do too. So with that being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and send Luke and Baker back down. His average has gotten a couple points higher, but nothing really. 0 for 4 against Toronto. Or maybe it was 86. Maybe it hasn't gotten better. So we are going to send Luke and Baker back to Springfield. Thank you for the little bit of time that you gave us. So now we're going to have to send a couple of people down from Springfield. We're going to see if we can pull off a reliever. No, wrong roster. So Shreve is going to get moved to Class A. Let's see, and Sullivan, he struggled. And we got a all right roster now. Same exact situation we were in. Churio at the plate instead. We're going to... You need 2 outs. We got to try to salvage this game. We got to try to salvage 1 from the Brewers right here. Like I said, tough weekend for us against these Brewers. We can go back to a half-game lead over the Brewers, but they have really closed the distance. this weekend on the lead. That one put right down the middle. We got a good throw from Victor Scott. That's not going to be in time. And it's going to be a one-run game. It was right down the middle. 1-2 pitch from Leahy. We got him. And I guess he's not even going to attempt to go to first. I just assumed. I saw that 97 speed up there, and I was like, I'm just going to go down to first and get the sure out. But I guess he didn't even try it. Man, Leahy having some trouble controlling his pitches. It's a one-run game. There's 2 outs now, though. So it is going to take a hit to get anybody else home. And there's a strike for us. The 1-1. Slider low. Boy, I don't know if Leahy shook or what, but the 2-1 now. Feels like I've been getting the timing right on the pitches, and he's still just kind of throwing the ball way down. But he gets a strikeout right there, so we end the inning keeping our lead, and that's really all we need. Keep that lead intact and keep it going. Now, I would really appreciate if the sim would not bring them any extra runs. We are going to enter the 9th inning and try to finish this thing out. Helsley, a strike, called a ball. We need the head tap right there again. Helsley now leading the NL, or tied for the lead with Tanner Scott, in saves with 22. So let's get 23. That's another one. Strike 2. Called ball 2. See if we can get the umpire to... There we go. That's a strike. The 1-2. Inside. That's going to be tough if we walk this guy. If we walk this guy, we've thrown 3 strikes. Hasn't taken the bat off of his shoulder. There we go. We get the out. Burleson over there at first base. Oliver Dunn to the plate now for Ryan Helsley. Yeah, I think Contreras is still hurt, but he is off the DL for us. Helsley, the 0-2. That one is in there. Maybe caught a little bit too much of the plate. Victor Scott is going to be able to catch up to it. And that is out number 2 for us. Sal Frelick is the last chance for the Brewers. We hopefully can salvage this series. This one is popped up over towards our dugout. Arenado not going to be able to get to it. This one to end the game. Popped up. Mason Wynn. He's over and calls for it. Ball game. We do salvage one game from the Brewers. We take a half-game lead back from them here in the NL Central Division. And I think this team might be able to keep it moving. You know, like I think we're going to stay right there. I mean, the Cardinals this season have stayed right there in this season. So I think that we can be right there and maybe be better than the Cardinals are currently and try to contend for a playoff spot. We get the win on Father's Day after a very rough stretch. Kyle Leahy got us out of there. And we'll see what we can do. The All-Star break coming up very soon. We're going to have to get into some trades at some point. Hey, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are enjoying this content and enjoying the Cardinals series in this franchise. I know it's been a little sporadic, right, over the last couple of months since the game came out. But drop a like if you're enjoying the video and subscribe as well. Plenty more content on the way. More Cardinals baseball as well. Okay, after a very solid win, we are going to get through this White Sox series. We're going to check out the All-Star voting, see if we got anybody that is going to contend for the All-Star game in Atlanta. Pulled back muscle for Gavin Collins. Auto-utilize Wilson Contreras, so he will be back for the series against the White Sox. And a tough 8-6 loss for us in Game 1. 5-1 win in Game 2. Simmed into that thing. The White Sox with a 1-0 victory. We will head back to St. Louis for 3 games against the Reds, then following that up with 4 games against the Cubs. We have a half-game lead on Milwaukee still, 5 on Chicago in the division. So now let's check out this All-Star voting. Starting pitching. Don't really expect to have any starting pitchers. Zach Wheeler, Logan Webb, Zach Gallen. Another one that Mo got rid of. Shohei Ohtani is right there. Chris Sale, Freddie Peralta, Dylan Cease, Matthew Boyd, Kodai Senga, Spencer Schwellenbach, Nick Lodolo, relievers. Nobody for us. Ryan Helsley right now. Of course, he's right there at the top in saves for the National League. Let's see what he's got exactly. 24 now. 3 blown saves, 1 hold. He is 2-2. Tanner Scott, Ryan Walker, Rossiel Iglesias, Robert Suarez in there. At catcher, we have Will Smith and William Contreras. Ivan Herrera's right there at third. He is hitting .294, 38 ribbies, just a couple of home runs, but .294 average at catcher, very good. Contreras on the IL, will be out for 1 to 2 months. So with the injury, I mean, Carrera's right there at number 2. Pete Alonso at first base with Freddie Freeman. That's how it happened in Atlanta in real life this year. Nick Horner at second base. Bryce Terang, Del Marte is back a little bit, who started the All-Star game. Mark Ventos, Eugenio Suarez, who made a hell of a play in that All-Star game. Nolan Arenado is third. He's heating up right now. Maybe we can get him to an All-Star game. Matt Chapman down there. Manny Machado all the way down at number 5. Francisco Lindor leading at shortstop right now. I don't even see. Mason Wynn's pretty far down there. Yelich is leading at left field. Schwarber, Donovan with a .335 average is third place at the moment. I mean, I guess 16 home runs. I don't know, man. Jackson Merrill, Jacob Young in center, right field. Corbin Carroll leading that. Soto right behind him. Burleson is fourth, though, in the voting. So there's a few guys for us that have the potential to make that all-star team. So I think that will do it for us in this 5th episode of the series. We have a home series coming, or a home stand coming up with Cincinnati and Chicago. Then we go at Cleveland, at Pittsburgh, at Chicago, and another long road stand. And we will definitely get to that All-Star game in the next episode. And hopefully through July, I want to start speeding the series up. Kind of get to the off-season. So the next episode is going to be a lot of figuring out what we are going to trade for, who we are going to trade. I mean, I think that we have to be buyers. I think we have to kind of think about Ryan Helsley. I don't know if we can possibly re-sign anyone during the season. I don't know if that's an option on here. Might play around with that and see. I don't know what it's going to cost to keep Helsley. But again, a decision that we are going to have to make before the trade deadline, whether we are going to trade Helsley or keep him. I think I would like to keep him long term if we're being realistic. I mean, he's 30 already, and I mean, even if he falls off a little bit, we can move him into the bullpen. 108 career saves. He's having an all-star season right now. 2.30 ERA, falls right in line with where he has been. And I mean, to see 2019 295, 2020 the COVID year, weird year, 525, 2021 456. But I mean, these last 3 years, 2022 through 2024, I mean, he's been one of the best relievers in the game. 49 saves just a year ago. Obviously, he wasn't the full-time closer until last year. So we'll see if we can rack up another. We'll try to hit 50 saves with him this season. But That will do it for this episode. We will see you in episode 6. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for me and hit the like button. Really helps me with these videos and push them to people who want to see these kind of videos. So if you don't know, I have a main channel, just the Papa Shro, with the Papa Shro Knows podcast. Plenty of content on there. EDJ has been awesome on the podcast lately. A lot, talking a lot of baseball. So as the second half heats up, we will be on there weekly talking more baseball, maybe more than once a week. Never know with us and our schedules. I'm going to be live for UFC 318. I guess that doesn't matter. It's probably going to come out after that anyway. So if you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy football breakdowns and podcasts and sports talk, all that kind of stuff, go over to the main channel, subscribe to that as well. I will see you in the next video.